Ready?
Mm-hmm. I guess.
Okay, so like me and my cousin, we are here talking, and the conversation we have tonight is it's real simple. It's why are women hoes and why are men hoe makers? That's what it comes down to. And bottom line question is this: we're gonna react to some videos. You want to come in? You come in on the comments or whatever if you watching this. The whole thing is this: it's really hard for guys to get sex. Like even
No, it's not.
it's extremely hard for guys to get sex. Even guys that got his shit together. I can prove this over. In fact, it's that's like that. It's like one out of three guys ain't fucking virgins. It is. So she want to speak on this. So we gonna start with her. Here, go ahead. Do you think there's a guy can just go out and fuck any girl he want for free?
Not any girl he want, but
Get a little closer to the mic.
not any girl he want, but I don't think sex is hard to come by.
You don't think it's hard for guys to get sex?
No.
So you think guy with good hygiene, got his hair cut, he don't got to be super muscular. You think he just can go out and fuck any girl he want? Just like, hey, talk to a girl and she like, oh, I want him.
Some women, shoot, it's they out there.
Not the fat girl, not the girl with the lazy eye.
We more so want to talk about the things that men criticize women for.
What it gonna fuck? Okay, what?
You know,
It's hard.
A lot of guys put women in positions where the woman has to be perfect.
No.
But the man could come in having a whole past, a whole track record, and fucked all these women, and the guy say things like, "I don't want to fuck with a woman that got a past. I don't want to fuck with a woman that got that and fuck with so many niggas." And okay, but you a man with whorish ways and then had sex with all these different women, and why is it so bad if the woman did the same thing?
Because it's so easy for the woman. You know how hard it is for a guy to have shit?
Why is it so much judgment passed?
Because it's easy for y'all.
Right, but the thing is,
look, you can walk 15 feet from your house and get some dick. I couldn't drive 500 miles and get some pussy.
The question is,
Facts.
why do men criticize women for?
Because it's easy for y'all to get dick.
You
Goddamn.
missing the question. You missing the question.
No, you're not listening. You listen to respond, but you're not listening to understand.
You don't understand.
How many niggas in your DM right now trying to hit you up? Crickets.
That's not the question.
Oh! We all smoke over here, right? How many guys try to talk to you a day? If they see you, like, hey, what up? Hey, how you doing, boo?
Guys always trying to talk.
Exactly.
I'm speaking on criticism.
No, it's not criticism.
I'm speaking on guys.
It's holding you accountable for your actions. It's not criticism. And there's something. As soon as a guy has something to say, hey, a girl like, oh, he broke. I don't want to talk to him. Yeah, fuck that. He's skinny. I don't want to talk to him. Oh, his car some bullshit. I don't want to talk to him.
The whole question.
But so as a nigga be like, hey, I don't want to talk to her because she got 3 baby daddies. He's a misogynistic. Oh, he hate women. You got mama issues. Like, what the fuck? Think about it.
Okay, but if the shoe was on the other foot and you got 3 kids and she considered talking to you,
she won't. She will leave you the fuck on.
Yeah,
we know that.
You don't know that because first of all, you're not a man with 3 kids, so you can't speak for that type of man anyway. You don't have any kids, so you don't know. You're just assuming.
Know.
You're assuming.
If y'all watching this video, we got some reaction videos, and I'm gonna play all this dude. And one video is like 30 minutes. We're gonna skip through it a little bit, but we really gonna break it down. Like today, look, I know you gotta go, so I'm not trying to hit you up.
I speak from experience, not from assumption.
Man, If you were my cousin, I'd be cooking your ass right now. So we're gonna talk about another 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna do some reaction videos. I got some stuff on the whole subject where we break it down to the science in it. See, it gets there. It's gonna get to that point where it's just like, oh goddamn, hold on. Oh, let me post this here. And let me post that. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the screen. So I posted that. Oh no, so look. Oh, tonight I want your opinion on this. I don't care. I just want your opinion. So look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 reaction videos. One is like 30 minutes, but I'm not about to go through it. But all this, they're about to break all this down. And I want you to see it because I just want to see your natural reaction to it. And right now we live, and it ain't like, okay, some of these videos be fake, and they be like, oh, I don't know, I never seen it. No, she never seen these videos. And so we about to break this down live. And then I got the second computer over here. So if you wanted to, like, while I'm talking shit, you wanted to Google something and look it up here, Trisha. You can use this, you over here. So if you want to, here, a new window, Google. So if you want to pull something up, you got access to this computer over here. That computer is down, but it's 2 computers more than enough. And they 0.2 seconds. So you, soon as you look, soon as you tap, bow, it's there. So no, I didn't make sure everything is. So when I'm talking shit, you want to Google something in here, and you want to pull up social media, and I can switch it, I can live it, so everything is there. Okay, so let's get that's the 30-minute one. I want to do that one. Okay, this one 4 minutes. I think this might be where I want to be at, but let me see. So here, let's do this. What window? Hold on. Oh yeah, no shit. The live is the hold on. What happened here? What am I? Hold on. Present, share screen. Okay, so we're looking up what's one? Here. So here we go. We're gonna react to this one. Here we go, right here.
Their notch counts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
he did in that scenario because he's
Okay.
telling me like 100, and I'm like,
You had
Yeah,
sex
maybe
with
that's-
100 bitches.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
That's like porn star
that is
level.
fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm like, that's nasty.
And the other thing too, I want to tell you is that a majority of virgins now are men, not women.
oh, there.
yeah.
I believe
I have
It's
I have
men.
a best friend.
So the point I'm trying to make, ladies, is that a man that can have sex with a lot of women is inherently attractive. A woman that has had sex with a lot of men is not attractive. There's a reason why women do everything in their power to not tell a man how many men she's had sex with.
Yep.
Because you guys know, directly or indirectly, right, subconsciously or consciously, that your value does stem from your purity to a degree when it comes to a relationship.
I think it depends on the maturity of the guy and how he looks at you sexually.
You want to know an uncomfortable truth? It matters to all guys to a significant degree. When a man tells you, I don't care about your past, he's lying. He wants to get laid.
I agree on
If a
that.
man's going to marry you or take you serious, or better yet, give you his last name in a ring, he wants to make sure that he's buying the car with the lowest mileage.
Yep.
Period.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if that's always true.
Not always true.
Depends on the lifestyle, honestly.
Ladies.
I'm sorry. I know some hoes from high school who got about 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies, and some of the best relationships. And Buddy know this girl was a hoe. She got recorded sucking dick in the bathroom and everything.
You wanna know something?
And he's in a committed relationship with her.
For
He
sure.
loves her.
Yeah.
For sure. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
Rare he got that in 10. Like,
That
No.
man though.
Here's the kicker. High Status men or men that have options or men that are attractive to a large degree of women are not going to tolerate women that are hoes for a serious relationship. I'm going to say that one more time because everyone, the men that women want and are fighting for, the top 10% of men, these guys are not going to tolerate a woman that has a promiscuous past and put a ring on it. It's embarrassing for a man to marry a hoe and try to turn her into a housewife. Look at Mia Khalifa. Look at Lana Rhoades. Their boyfriends are literally getting destroyed right now by the media.
They were literally
Yeah, I already
porn
fucked that bitch,
stars.
actually.
But I'm using them as an example to display to you, even when a man comes and says, I'll accept you for your past. It's okay. It's never okay. It's always capped. It's always going to bother him at night when his friend sends him pictures of you sucking another dude's dick saying, you wiped that up? You're stupid.
But that's like so extreme.
What do you mean that's extreme?
I don't know. That's just extreme.
Yeah, and
I mean, if
also-
we're going to keep it a stack, normal girls be getting around more than these porn stars.
And also that dude, right? He's selling because at that point, you know,
I
True.
met a porn star
Taken
that
care of,
bitch fucked
or like
hundreds of people a month.
Who?
Hundreds. Porn stars.
Oh.
There are normal girls that have higher notch counts than
Oh.
than
porn stars?
Than porn stars.
Of course.
Okay.
because porn. You guys got to remember, porn stars
I'm
work
gonna
with
pause
male
right
talent.
here. So, what you think about this? I'm gonna ask you this. Hold on. No, yeah, we live. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna say, men lie down. You know, it's like it's this. It's man. Well, no, I said it wrong. Correct myself. Men lie up, women lie down. None of them fucking principles think that. Cause a nigga say I fucked 100 bitches. A girl say I only fucked 4 niggas. Man lie up. You know, a nigga want to say, yeah, man, I fucked all of them. Probably lying. A girl say, yeah, I only fucked 2 of them. She probably lying. What you think? Well, no, don't go into your personal stuff. But where you at right now is like this. Women say they fuck less. Men say they fuck more. What you think about that?
I mean, it could be true. Could be a lie.
So look, if I said my body count was I fucked 500 bitches, and a cute girl say, you only fucked 10 niggas, who you think lying? The nigga say he fucked 500, or the girl only say she fucked 4?
I mean, would it make a difference?
Yeah, make a difference.
No, because like
Is a very small pool of men.
Said, shit, she knows
Like in
somebody
Miami,
who
one of our good
basically
friends,
was a
porn star.
hoe, was
There's only like
porn
really
sucker
like
and all
5 to
that,
10 real
and she got a man that still took her serious.
Renee.
So
Oh shit. Where is it? Renee. Oh shit.
male models here that have sex with all the girls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the just like reality, where a small percentage of men are fucking all the girls. Just like in the porn industry, a small minority of men are fucking all the girls too.
Yeah. And most of them are in the same field.
Exactly. So women.
We can go to the long one yet. Oh, that's the end. That's about the parabon shit. Here goes something else.
Sexual standpoint. So you cannot try to compare, apples to oranges,
I
wearing
think-
like a girl's body count. Like a man is gonna have a huge stake in a woman's body count on her past if he's gonna wife her,
I
and
said
you should judge her on it.
I said he should be knowledgeable and ask about her, but I'm saying that's if you're gonna be with her.
Yeah.
Don't judge her about it was my only point. If you're gonna be with her,
So
ask
you.
about it. Of course it matters. But
That's
don't
you.
judge her about it because it's two different things. You want to be with her, that's different. Then ask about it, know about it, care about it. Yes, absolutely. Men and women's body counts are very different. I agree with that. But I am saying that if it's a girl that you don't want to be with long term, then why judge her on her body count? Let her be.
Like, don't shame a girl.
Don't shame her.
So
I
you're
don't
saying
like the slut shaming thing.
Don't call her a hoe if she's a hoe.
Yeah, let her be a hoe. I
Especially if you're
personally
not
am
gonna date
not
her.
that.
We
person.
won.
I don't judge girls that are.
So let's be honest here. Men don't really slut shame women. It's women that slut shame women.
Y'all
Are
slut
you
shame
well?
us literally
100%.
every day,
Are
all the
you well?
time, 100 days a week.
100%. Here's the thing: if a man calls a girl a slut in public to her face, or does it at the workplace or whatever, there's consequences to that.
When?
He's gonna lose his job.
Okay, forget the
He's
word.
gonna get canceled.
Let's
He's gonna
just talk
get
about
called a
real life.
Where
misogynist.
you hear this happen at? Because I ain't never heard this shit happen.
No, corporate America, yeah, but let's talk
Yeah.
about real life, like right
Yeah,
now.
every
Like
day.
right now in this conversation.
Yeah.
You're telling me, oh, No, it's way different. Girl body count, man body count, way
It
different.
is.
Okay, I agreed with you, right? But what I'm saying is, if you want to take that girl seriously, cool, then care about it. Absolutely. And yes, it is very different. But what I'm saying is, don't judge. If you don't want to take your care like seriously, then don't judge her for it.
Just keep it to
Because
yourself.
you already are. You're already telling me, oh, it's different. It's different because it's different currency when a girl is out in the streets and a guy is da 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 yada yada yada.
Yeah.
We got advertisements, but you know, whatever.
I understand that, but like, if you don't want to be with her, let her be. Don't call her a hoe. Don't fucking call her out
Don't
on it
degrade
because
her.
it is different.
Because
We
you
have
know
different
too.
stereotypes. You know.
Marvin about to go
I
in.
mean,
Yeah.
so you want to be able to because here's the thing. Certain actions have certain consequences. I'm not saying it's okay for people to judge you. I'm not saying that you should do it. But what I am saying is that if you live a certain life, people are going to judge you. That's just the reality of the
For
world.
women
Yes.
in this scenario,
Yes,
not
just
for
like
men.
just like if I live with my mom and smoke pot and I'm a bum, no one's gonna bat an eye. They're gonna call me a loser. They're gonna call me a dork. They're gonna call me not ambitious. They might even break up and not want to hang out with me. The point is this: men are held to standards. Women are not held to standards, and women want to be able to do what they want to do without necessarily being held accountable. And I'm saying, if you have,
That's
a,
his
if you have a,
standpoint.
that's the truth.
No, that's why you're mad
You just
because
told me
you.
the standard-
Mad?
the
How am I
standard-
mad?
I didn't say you're mad. I said
She
you.
said,
I said you just told me the standards between men and women
Yeah.
are different.
yeah. But
Then you have
here's
to tell me
here's the
that.
thing: if I was to say, hey, no, you're a fat ass. You need to get in shape, get in the gym, whatever. No one's gonna say anything to that.
I would. I'd be like you, a sexy chocolate. Don't listen to me.
But hold on. But none of you are coming to his defense and say, Myron, you're an asshole. That's mean. You're being a fat shameless. No one cares when men are criticized. However, if you criticize women, it's a big deal.
Right.
All of you guys are coming to the defense right now for me simply stating men have a stake in a woman's past, and they should be allowed to
I'm
judge
not.
if they're going to take that
You're
woman
not
seriously
listening to what I'm
for a
saying.
relationship. No, I'm just saying. A man
That's
should be
not
able
what
to
I'm
judge
You don't like that
a girl
nigga, do you?
if he wants to take her serious. And if he does choose to call her,
No.
You
you're
listen.
not even listening. You're just like talking at this point to interrupt and interject.
No, baby boy, I'm listening to you.
No, you're not.
Because you're not hearing.
Your name is Myron.
I'm listening very closely to everything you're saying.
Respectful.
So, I'm like, all I'm saying is that
Don't date her. Don't judge her. Different.
if he's not gonna date her, what he might
I'll
say
pause. So she's saying, don't judge her. She got 3 kids by 3 baby daddies. You don't know what she been through. Hold on, bitch. What? You got 3 kids by 3 different niggas. Don't judge her. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Don't judge her. Know her story at least.
be like, hey, I'm not dating you
Look
because
at
you're a
Erica
hoe.
and Safari.
You might have to tell her the truth of why he's not
From
right
Love
for
and
her.
Hip Hop.
Let's be honest, women want answers sometimes when you don't
Look how
elevate
that
them
nigga
to
treat her.
guy
Y'all
status.
never give answers, so don't pretend like right now we have
Chased
to
her
give
ass
answers.
down
Just-
on what
just
was
don't
that?
do it.
Scared
Just move
Straight,
on to
whatever
the
that
next girl
show
that fits your
was.
criteria.
Trying to
You
holler at
have to
every
judge
chance he
her
got. Finally
and
got her.
pose, like, some
They went
type
through
of
whatever they went
blame
through. Had
on her.
kids,
Coming out
got
of
married,
insecurity.
everything.
That's coming out of your insecurity,
I look at it,
projecting.
nigga,
It's not
It's
even
like,
insecurity. It's
yes,
just
it is.
He
It's
found out what he
projecting
got.
from the back of your head, being like,
Hey,
oh,
well,
well,
she-
she's like this.
She dealing
And
with a lot
that
of his
makes me
ass too,
feel
though.
some type of way, so I can't have
Nigga
that.
could choose
If
at
you
any
were,
time. Hey,
if
this
you
ain't for
confided
me.
in your woman and you
Now
trust her
look,
100,000%,
her next relationship, she gotta
you
deal
would
with a
never
man
worry where
criticizing
she
her
went.
for
What
having
time?
3 kids,
You know, you would
2
never
different
worry
baby
because
daddies,
she
a
would
failed
be
marriage.
communicative with you.
She ain't
And
doing
y'all
that
would
shit
have
by
that
herself.
relationship so
Accountability is
solid.
She ain't doing all
kryptonite.
that shit by
Nobody
herself.
could come in between nothing.
Accountability is
Like, it doesn't
kryptonite.
No, you're saying that I get what you're saying, but he's gonna judge you regardless.
Yeah, like
But
let him
that's
go
what I'm
behind
saying.
you.
It's like,
You
don't
just
What
don't
he
want the
said.
reality of
What
your
Chris
poor
said.
decisions to come back at
Yeah.
you
Well,
in the
not-
face of maybe a verbal, hey,
Yeah,
you're I'm not gonna
Fuck
take
the
you
women,
serious
though.
because you have a past or whatever.
Because you're accountable for your actions.
Why is it such a problem?
If I get drunk, I get in the car, I kill somebody. Why you tripping on me? Because I was drunk. Motherfucker, that was you.
But you're
God
the
damn.
thing that you're judging. And that's what's hard for us women to like accept ourselves because y'all be judging so much. Like I accept myself 100%.
And as they should, just like you have a standard, right?
But
Like
I can't judge you.
you absolutely do.
You do all
You
the time.
absolutely do. Women judge all the time. The difference is this: when a woman judges, no one cares. It's considered preferences. When a man judges, it's discrimination.
That's not true. I prefaced the entire thing I said, I prefaced it by saying I understand that men and women have a different standard when it comes to sleeping with
Mhm.
people, your body count. There is a double standard. I understand that completely.
It's reality.
It's reality, right? I accept it. I understand that very, very well. I understand. Okay?
But you don't want to be told about the reality.
No.
There's a difference.
Well, first of all, it doesn't apply to me because, like I said, I don't have a high body count. Not a hoe. Like you could ask anybody that knows about me. It's not
light
me,
skin, hair and
but
fit.
It's not to say, like I said, and I preface.
Let's pause this. Look at her. Look at her. She probably been fucking. She probably, let's say she's 23. She probably been fucking since she was 12. I don't know. I could be wrong.
You're very wrong.
How many dudes she think she fucked in her
I
life?
don't know. I don't look at people and assume anything.
No. Let's keep it 100.
No, I don't do that. You
She
talking about
get-
she fucking since she was 12. Why would you assume she was fucking since she was 12?
Cause she's not small. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
She's fucking. She's 15. Okay, we go 15. 15 to 22. How many dudes you think
First
she
off,
fucked?
we don't know how she was raised. Like we don't.
Okay, stop.
We don't know anything.
Stop. Answer the question.
I don't do shit like that.
She's 15. Let's say she lost her virginity at 15. She's 24. How many dudes you think she fucked?
I don't know. It depends. I would have to know her personally. I don't look at people and say, "Oh, you look like you fucked off 20 niggas because you fine as hell." That's not even realistic.
All cap.
Just because you fine don't mean you gotta throw your pussy around. Does not mean that.
Yeah, okay.
People could know you personally and assume you got 2, 3
years old, I'm a
kids.
grown-ass
You don't
woman.
have any kids.
If I'm feeling a vibe, I catch a vibe, I'm gonna do my
You can't
thing.
just look at
I'm
somebody
keeping
and
it
just
100.
assume
But what I
anything.
am saying is what I have a problem with is when men judge women. You don't have if maybe it's not for you. Okay, she has a high body count, not for you. Cool, fine. But don't label her as a hoe because it should, even though there's a difference between men and women, it shouldn't be that you're a fucking hoe because you have a high body count. That's her fucking problem.
Maybe
She's a
she's
grown
just
ass
sexy.
Here's the
adult.
thing. I'm gonna tell you.
Maybe she's just fine.
Ladies, you want to be able to like live your life and do what you want without necessarily having consequences. What should, could, would, no one cares. It's what is. So what is if you conduct certain actions in your life, you forfeit the ability to be looked at a certain way.
I agree.
Different people
I agree.
are gonna act differently. The world does not owe you understanding. It's not kumbaya. Don't call me a hoe even though I have 100 body count. Some people are gonna sit there, look you dead in your eye and be like, you're a fucking slut. And not bat an eye.
That's why I don't
Just
do it.
like
what
like
happened?
if a dude is a bum or he's short or he's not attractive or
You
he's
got the
fat
wrong
or
screen
whatever,
up here.
you have the absolute right to reject him, not even talk to him at the club, maybe not even not even look at him, not give him your number, whatever. Why is it that women have the monopoly on being able to reject a man, but if a man says, well, you know what, man, I'm gonna be judgmental too. I don't want no hoes. Oh my God, you're a misogynist. You're an asshole. You're insecure.
You guys do the same thing.
And no, because here's the thing. No one calls a woman insecure for saying, I want a guy that's taller than me. No one calls a woman insecure for, I want a man that makes more money than me. No one calls a woman insecure for, I want a guy.
That's not choices in
Hold on,
life.
Danny got the screen.
Hold on. Worse. Hold on. Did you just hear yourself?
We hear,
Hold on.
we got
Do I say how
the,
tall I am?
they
No, I
got
do not.
that.
I'm not
They got the
saying-
wrong
I'm not
screen.
saying it's
No,
worse
I
or
do not.
better. I'm saying you're comparing apples to oranges.
No.
They got
Here's
this.
the difference. A
Oh.
Compare it
woman,
to what makes sense.
it makes it. Here's the thing: a woman has 100% choice over who she sleeps with, and what she does. A woman's job is to preserve her value. A man must create his value. So a man
Absolutely.
might not necessarily become tall. A man might not necessarily be the
But
best
he
looking
has
guy,
every
or
chance
whatever.
to become successful.
but he can't control his height. And
But
girls
he
will.
can control being successful, which is
He
really all
absolutely
you
can.
need.
He absolutely
So if you're a
can.
bum, that's by choice, boo boo. You're a bum. I don't care how tall, short. You could be 5'2". If you make
Hold on,
$3 million,
fuck
there's many
something
bitches that are
up.
out there
Hold on.
that are gonna come for you. Let me tell you right now.
Hold on, wait. I'm broke. You shouldn't be calling me a broke boy.
You gotta fix that. I don't know your
You should be calling me a
financial.
broke boy.
I don't know your
You're
financial
judging him.
You're
situation.
judging me for my income. That's
No,
insecure. You did the very thing that you were
I'm
just
not
arguing
talking
against.
about you. I'm saying, I'm giving you an example. Make it make sense, okay? Listen.
I'm trying.
Your example backed up what he's saying is
Yeah,
what we're
thank
trying to
you.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
yeah,
That's just audio.
Let me just say what he was saying earlier.
no. What I'm saying is there's different advantages
Hold
to
on,
being a man and a
I had the
woman.
wrong
and you just
screen,
have
That
to
is
accept them.
true.
That's what I preface.
We had,
It's easier for men to
Basically.
make money than it is
It's
women
not,
to.
it's not easy. I wouldn't say
In a
it's easy.
sense, it is.
But
And
anybody
we're
can
living
make
in a
money
man's
if you're
world.
not a bum. Get off your ass and fucking do something.
Right, it's the men that
Can we
really.
sound check?
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
can't
I
hear
can't
you.
hear anybody.
All I hear
Oh,
is
here we go.
I didn't hear Myron, honestly. I hear nothing.
all right, so
I hear
everybody see,
myself.
everybody
Okay.
see what we're watching right
So
now.
we might have to do it with no headphones. But
I was on the wrong tab.
you do realize you just kind of like backed up my point, right?
No, what I'm saying is I prefaced the beginning of my point by saying men
Why
and
you
women
so
have
cheater
different
saying
standards.
that?
Yes, I understand
Oh
that.
no, this
I
you.
understand that.
This you.
No, she
Hello.
over, guys.
I snatch your glasses
I
off.
got something. Why are the
You
married
guys
men
make
at the club?
No, they
I'm
say
sorry.
land the
Why are the
plane.
married men at the
You
club?
flying?
Where your wife
Sometimes
at?
you gotta agree to
Because I
disagree.
know
Land the plane.
dude
Look,
from
hey,
from London. You just came in last week and you just got married the week before. So where you at?
Wait, what did I just miss? I'm
Wait,
so lost.
I think you were talking and she just wanted to bring up the married men are at the club.
Okay, all I wanted to say was I prefaced by saying men and women have different.
the reason I put lead gen on a license plate Lamborghini is because the fastest way that I found to 6 figures a month and 7 figures a year in revenue. I do.
You know, we have different things that
They do, but
standards that we have to uphold. I understand that, but what I'm saying is I get it. For you guys, if you don't make money, you are nothing. But I understand that, and I have sympathy for that. But here's what I'm trying to say:
You literally just made fun of a guy for not making money, and I didn't bat an eye. And I said that's fine.
I'm not making fun
A
of.
broke man should be judged for not being able to create wealth, just like a woman should be judged for not protecting her, her chastity to some degree. Same thing. It's both in their control.
Listen, I agree because I'm not out here fucking everybody. So I actually agree with not being a hoe and not just giving. I told you I dealt with men in nightlife who make a shit ton of money, millions of dollars, rappers, athletes. I can't even say half the shit I've seen. And I know how they move. And that's why I told you I learned to not be that way because it actually intrigues. Men with money are intrigued by people who don't throw the pussy at them. I'll tell you that right now. I've seen it time and time again. I worked in the industry for 7 years. It happens so often that when it doesn't happen, they're like, oh my God, what is this? This is something I've never seen before. It's like, so I learned to be that way. But my point was, the whole point was that if you're broke, it's a choice. Because you could get off your ass and you could do something. We live in 2022. There's so many opportunities. There's so much shit to make money online.
Same with body count.
I am so sorry.
One thing, but when money doesn't,
body count and making money are not the same thing.
But when money doesn't,
but that's what the
can I say
question was.
something? But when money doesn't entertain you anymore, when money is out of the question and doesn't entertain you anymore, I'm not gonna be with no ugly dude. I'm sorry. No short dick man here.
So you said making money is a choice, right? So
Yeah, I do believe
hold on,
that.
but isn't being a whole choice too as well?
Yes.
So then what's our choice?
Unless you're a sex addict, then it's not a choice. It's an addiction.
Yo, like literally, she's saying like, don't shame women and don't be judgmental. But she just said now, hold on. Just now, in the same breath, don't be small dick and don't be ugly. See the difference here? But no one. No, she said that. But that's what I'm trying to say. That is the difference between men and women. Me and Fresh didn't bat an eye and be like, that's judgmental. But as soon as a man holds a woman to a standard, especially with her sexuality, immediately, insecure, small dick energy, that's judgmental, blah, blah, blah. But if you guys say you're broke, that's in your control, now we're saying on the same side, your sexuality is your control, you guys have a serious issue with it. Guys, I don't know if I'm fucking crazy. Chat, there's 6,000 y'all in here right now.
I'm gonna say, baby,
y'all see this logic?
Money you get on your feet.
Money
and what you gonna do to make this money?
Like that's your whole well-being. Are you well? That's not just a good time for 5 minutes, and then you come and you're done. It's not a 5-minute thing. That's your whole life. That's your legacy. That's everything. It's a little bit different. Let's be honest. We're not comparing apples to apples right now. Like you're not well if you think that money and your body count, not the same thing. Money is for you, for your family, breaking generational curses, all of that. And now you're comparing that to a body count?
Yes, it does. Because here's the difference.
No.
Yes. Are men and women the same?
Way too deep.
In what?
On the same level of me. I'm looking at this. You're looking at this. I'm gonna find a guy that's like looking towards up. That's how women are. But if it was the other way around, let's say you weren't as ambitious, he wouldn't care.
But that's not the thing, though. When it comes with my situation, right now I'm not where I need to be. I want to start my businesses and everything. I got a lot of things going on. It's just I'm doing a lot that, he's not. Like,
You're proving my point even further.
It's not proving the point.
You're proving my point even further.
What women are you taking care of, Myron?
If me and a person
What does that have to do with anything?
If me and a person can have a simple agreement, like they don't want to do anything, like if somebody comes and tells me like, look, my financials are, and I tell you, okay, you could talk to me, but they're like, no, whatever my situation is, I don't want to get you involved. Like that's, you came to me and let me know. So I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna force your hand or force you to be.
This was not about you telling us your situation. You simply
I hate this conversation.
You proved my point even further with your rant.
Okay, Mara. Yes, you're right.
Raise my hand.
It's crazy how
It's one of
everything
those.
proves your point so much further.
Yeah.
Am I in a clown world?
I can actually agree as well.
Yeah.
Proving his point further. But just to bring this home, you're saying men can't.
Where are our caps at? Why can't we put on our caps?
Because I haven't told a lie.
We haven't
told a lie.
We don't have caps here.
So hold on.
Nah, it's just my.
You were saying men shouldn't judge women for being hoes, right?
I said the judgment the shame should not happen. Not that you don't want to date them. I completely understand that. You don't want to date them, that's your choice, and I think that you shouldn't.
And the same way how women shouldn't judge men for their height. We're just saying at the end of the day it's gonna happen regardless. That's all we're saying.
That's not what he was saying. But yes, that's what
The
you're
world
saying.
doesn't owe you understanding.
And it's not a fight. To me, I want y'all to understand that. It's like when it comes down to my nigga, it's not because he doesn't have the financial means. It's because he doesn't want to pursue in goals that he's says he wants to. But that's a difference. That's a difference. That's a difference though. Because it's not like he's not working. It's not like he's not getting money. It's just in a simple sense that if you want to be something, go for it. And if you can't,
Can you stop for 1 second?
you know,
Hold on.
if you're not going for your goals, it's just like why,
here,
you know.
What did I say maybe 20 minutes ago?
No, ambition is not the same.
She ain't paying attention.
No. I said a woman is interested in a man's future.
Into the conversation.
Situation going on with
But
her.
she just wanted
A
to
man is
respond.
interested in a woman that doesn't have a past.
$5. Not a memory card inside.
And what comes into a
Hey,
pass?
look,
A body count.
not a memory card.
All I said was don't shame the girls that do that. You don't want to date them. Totally get you.
Hey, and I wish it was sunny every single day, but that's not gonna happen.
What you mean?
I wish like the world doesn't owe you understanding, man. Like, why do women think it's rainbow and sunshine? It's not you, but I'm saying women in general. If you are on OnlyFans and you're selling pictures of yourself, or if you work a job where you're in the sex industry, whatever, it is terrible that people call you a slut or a terrible person, whatever. Hey, you might not even fuck people. You might just show some tits or whatever. You're not even a hoe. Yep. But guess what comes with that? It comes with a negative connotation.
Stigma.
People are going to judge you.
Yep.
People are going to call you a slut. People are going to, you're going to lose certain opportunities from a relationship standpoint. The world does not owe you understanding for your decisions. If you make decisions that put yourself in a certain light, you have to deal with the consequences of that. Women want to be able to get their cake and eat it too. All I'm saying is this. Fast money, a lot of the times, comes with slow problems. And if you have a promiscuous past or you did things that might make you look promiscuous, certain men are not going to like that. And they might tell you to your face, you're a slut. Just like if I'm a bum and I can't provide for my girl, she might tell me, you're a fucking loser. And I got to eat that and take it because now reality's smacking me in the face for my bad decisions. The difference is this. When men get smacked in the face, yeah, you agree with it because when men get smacked with reality, it's okay. But when women get smacked with reality, it's a problem. You're being judgmental. You're being an asshole. Blah, blah, blah. What should, could, and would. Fantastic words. It doesn't matter. It's what is.
No, because when women don't have a job, women don't have a job or they don't make a lot of money, you're actually supposed to not make up.
Can I rub your shoulders?
No, go ahead. Finish your point. Where you're saying what?
Can I say this after?
Well, yeah, let her finish her point, and then I think she has
People
something.
think that women, they still have this
It
kind
plays
of
a factor, but you know,
be the ones who take care of the house and like have dinner ready and like, you know, be the one that's not the breadwinner. That's really unfortunately what some people still think in this world, right? In 2020.
I mean, that's a traditional woman.
Past, or you want to know to me now? Like,
we'll talk. I want to say something.
And the way that they do that, don't need a real estate.
and I
Don't
say
need a
that
license,
because people,
don't need credit,
don't need money,
very little if any money.
they'll go through with getting
Don't need to own it.
keep on bringing your past.
But the problem is that with men,
Playing
when
factor in
men
your
out here
future.
sleeping with everything that walks.
If you was
That's
a thief
also
in the
traditionally
80s,
what happens when you have a penis, right?
And
we all allow it.
Oh, I'll
But
steal no
the
more.
difference is that
That's your
when
resume.
a woman makes her own money
Look how your job look at you.
and
They look at
has
your
all of
resume.
these things going for her, guys are like, oh, well, we don't care about that.
Okay.
So it's like, so do you want me to be a hoe
I'm not gonna
and just sit at home and cook you dinner and be like,
Okay.
Betty Crocker?
What is on your
You
resume?
don't have to be a hoe to be a housewife.
Yeah,
mean,
they
You're
always
conflating the two.
okay,
That's actually
okay,
not
okay. So
true
let me
because
take
they
that
always
back.
turn
Do
on
you want me to
housewives.
be
in
a
the
housewife
80s.
with
They
nothing to do
always-
with
housewife
just
is always a
bothering
hoe.
me
I
every
don't kill
fucking
no
5
more.
minutes because I have
Okay.
They gonna say,
no
"Oh,
hobbies,
oh,
nothing
you
going
just
for
don't
me.
talk about it.
Because I'm a fucking
They
stay-at-home,
always
no
say
kids.
hoe.
Let me just say, I'm not talking about if you have kids. That's a full-time job.
It's
Okay,
look.
so let's take that out of it. You want me to be that, or you want me to have things going for me? Because I have heard multiple guys say, not people that I really agree with, but people be like, nobody cares how much fucking money you make. Okay, but it's not a negative. It has to be a fucking
I know what
plus
you're talking about.
in the fucking pros and cons, because what are we really talking about here? You'd rather me sit at home and be bored, stalking you, making fake pages, figuring out where the fuck you are, what bars you're at, who you're following, or you want me to have my own
Okay,
shit
let's-
going for
let's
me
kill this
with
one.
$1 million business?
We did
Don't
30
fucking
minutes, so I
downplay somebody.
Pop this. Okay, so we back here. And okay, so that was just like a quick rendition of some shit. It is what it is. So we back live.
Get to know each other. Get to know each other.
No, I just put people in the right lane.
Because sometimes people get, people get too like I'm an open person. So I tell you my whole fucking life before I might even know you as well as I should. Then later on, a little bit down the line, I'll be like, damn, I probably should have got to know you first, because now I'm seeing how you want to keep bringing up my past. Now I'm seeing how malicious you could be, how spiteful you are, all that shit.
All right, well, look at me.
That's why you shouldn't be entitled. You shouldn't be, entitled to tell the person all of that. It ain't your business how many people I fucked.
It is.
You want to know how many relationships I've been in? Okay,
because your
cool.
past gonna dictate our future.
Well, it ain't.
Shit.
Well, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. You can't pair a bond with niggas because you like, this happen all the time.
If you gonna judge me in my 30s for how many people I dated when I was a teenager,
yeah,
after high school,
yeah,
shit like that,
yeah,
no. Well,
yep.
Because when you young, you live a certain life, you move a certain way.
Yeah.
When you get older, you're supposed to learn things along the way. You're not about to judge me in my 30s for some shit I did when I was 15, 16, 17, 18. No, you're not.
I wanna know who the fuck you is.
That's who I was.
No, that's who you is.
No, it's not. Because you're not supposed to be the same all of your life.
Yeah, but
people change. And you're supposed to change for the better. You're supposed to change for the better.
Okay, so I got
So if you was a whole ass nigga in your high school days and you in your mid-30s now, should I be judging you for that shit you did when you was in fucking Denby or when you was in high school? No.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
That's dumb.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, I ain't the best, but I'm damn good by far. And I look at a lot of shit, I be like, damn, I put myself low. Like, most guys put themselves low. Most women put themselves high. So, like, damn. So, how would you feel if I was dating the girl that had 3 kids by 3 different niggas? I have no kids. What would you say?
Look at young Jock and Kendra. Kendra ain't got no kids. Jock got like 8
Hold
kids.
on.
And they just got married.
Stop. Answer the question.
And they just got married.
What did this ask you?
I don't care how many kids that nigga had.
I have no kids.
No matter.
So, would you be okay with me dating the bitch with 3 kids by 3 different niggas? So, I gotta take care of 3 other nigga kids and don't got a child of my own?
You ain't got to. But if that's the choice you made, that's the choice
You
you
ain't
made.
asking the question.
If that was the choice you made, who am I to judge? I can't say shit about the decision you chose to make.
This shit right here. I ask the question again. I don't get the 31-year-old with 3 kids by 3 different niggas.
We gonna talk about some shit.
She don't want no kids. I can fuck the 20-year-old with no kids. So who should I fuck with?
It depends on the value of the woman. This nigga got an ex that's married with 2 kids that he will take back any fucking day. He will take her back any day.
Hell
she married with 2 kids, but he's sitting
Hell
here.
yeah.
He's sitting here
Exception to the rule.
being a hypocrite,
No.
judging women with kids. But you got an ex that you will take back today. and she married. Moved on.
I ain't fuck with her in 10
He'll
years.
take her back any day though. If you will take a woman back and she got 2 kids and she's married, why can't you consider dating a woman that has 2 kids?
I guess what?
Why?
First, her right now, I probably can call her right now and be like, look, I need $500. I'll pay you back. Not on no bullshit or not.
Listen,
She'll give it to me.
you saying that to say.
Hold on.
you know
Listen. She'll give it to me. Cause I'm not on no bullshit. I say I need $500. Give it back to her. She's an exception to the rule.
Right, because you know her, right? Because you know her, right? So, what's wrong with getting
Oh
to know?
no, these bitches ain't
What's
shit.
wrong with getting
These
to
hoes
know?
ain't loyal.
You don't want to get to know a woman that got a story behind her shit, but you gonna just assume you know her whole life because you've been with her before. You don't know
Fellas,
her now. You don't know her now.
Look at her Instagram. If she got more than 5 photos, ain't nothing but ass shots. She belong to the street.
If his ex took an ass shot today, he gonna be like, ooh.
Nah,
Yeah.
she won't even do that.
Yeah, but if she did though,
I call her Fuzzy. I can say her name.
You will
She
always.
not.
He will always make an exception for this one
No,
woman.
ain't no exception.
Always. He gonna always be weak in the knees for this one chick that done moved on and she's married and she got 2 kids.
No,
Now.
I told her, look.
But he judging like
12.
judging everybody else. Judging
You-
how you judging motherfuckers that you don't even know?
No, that
Like,
just is realistic.
It's not realistic. If you make an exception for her, why can't you get to know new people?
No, because you already know what the fuck they own.
Maybe that is
No.
why. Maybe that's why you so fucked up.
No.
That's why you so fucked up.
No. Oh, this is actually a study on it. Why are women unavailable to pair bond after having sex with multiple people, but men are just fine? So wouldn't even go into that.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
I know it's cool. We came here
Once
tonight.
people be more realistic about life,
No, like what you want.
a lot of shit will be more simple. People just expect way too much out of people. It's like we're gonna live and we're gonna die. We're gonna just live life criticizing everybody.
Like, I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm 38. I mean a lot of women now.
You spending way too much time.
Almost my age, and they be like, damn, if I was fucking with you like when I was 20, I'd be good. And I'm like, so what's up now? They be like, oh well, I'm be like, we gonna keep it 100. I'm 38, you can be 35, or you can be 32. So how you gonna come to me? You gonna be like, I ain't trying to have no more kids. I'm like, well, bitch, I don't got no kids. I'm not trying to be stepdaddy.
I don't got none either.
Right.
But
so
I
you ain't about right. So now you understand this, but you know, you to this point now where you know you need to put this pedal to this floor and make better decisions. But we gonna end this video. So hopefully I get this video. It might get this, but I don't know what's going on. It's some I don't know. I need to do better shit, but we up out of here. Hey, anybody watch this, pop it back.